Ever wondered how the biggest alt season always kicks off? Whether you're a seasoned trader or just getting started, understanding these early signs can be your ticket to massive gains. In this video, we're diving into the secret patterns, on-chain signals, and market cues that signal the start of the next explosive altcoin season. Stay tuned as we reveal which projects are primed to lead the charge, and how you can spot the next big move before it happens. Don't miss out. Let's decode the chaos and get ready for the next crypto surge. The current market climate: shaky yet promising. Over the past week, the crypto market has been anything but stable. Prices have fluctuated dramatically, driven by macroeconomic developments, macroeconomic policy signals, and shifts in trader sentiment. A pivotal catalyst was the speech delivered by Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell at Jackson Hole last Friday. His remarks initially sparked optimism, with Ethereum soaring past its all-time high and Bitcoin bouncing back from recent lows. Ethereum's price surged past $4,900, setting new records and confirming its status as the leading smart contract platform. Bitcoin, which dipped to around $111,000 earlier in the week, rallied back to $117,000, reflecting renewed investor confidence. However, these gains were somewhat short-lived. As often happens after a strong rally driven by buy-the-rumor sentiment, the market entered a consolidation phase, with traders taking profits and reassessing their positions. This period of hesitation may seem like a lull, but beneath the surface, crucial on-chain activity hints at a different, more bullish story. The market's recent behavior aligns with historical patterns seen in previous bull runs, where initial rallies give way to sideways movement before a much larger move into altcoins. Recognizing the signs, on-chain data, and macro indicators, one of the most reliable ways to anticipate alt season is by analyzing on-chain data. These are the raw blockchain signals that reveal how large investors, whales, institutions, and retail traders are reallocating their capital. Falling Bitcoin dominance. One of the clearest indicators of an impending alt season is a decline in Bitcoin's market dominance. Historically, when Bitcoin's dominance dips below certain levels, say from over 60% down to 57% or lower, it signals that traders are rotating into altcoins. Currently, Bitcoin dominance has fallen from recent highs, suggesting that money is flowing into the broader ecosystem. Massive on-chain transfers. Recent movements of hundreds of millions of dollars from Bitcoin to Ethereum exemplify this rotation. Notably, a Bitcoin whale moved an astonishing 22,000 BTC, worth over $11 billion, transferring it to Ethereum via Hyperliquid, a decentralized derivatives platform. The whale used Hyperliquid to convert Bitcoin into nearly 472,000 ETH, worth over $2.2 billion, and opened a long position valued at over $577 million. This is not just a one-off transaction. It reflects a strategic shift by institutional players seeking to capitalize on the next phase of the bull run. Such transfers suggest that the big money expects Ethereum and other altcoins to outperform Bitcoin in the coming weeks. Institutional and national adoption. Institutional interest remains robust. MicroStrategy purchased an additional 3,000 BTC, and El Salvador continues its aggressive accumulation, adding approximately 1,000 BTC daily. They now hold over 6,278 BTC, worth roughly $721 million. These are not small moves. They demonstrate that major players view Bitcoin as a long-term store of value. Meanwhile, the broader narrative is that altcoins are catching up. As Bitcoin's dominance wanes, traders start reallocating their profits into alt protocols with high growth potential, driven by narratives around DeFi, NFTs, gaming, and Layer 1 ecosystems. Historical patterns. When does alt season usually start? Understanding the typical sequence of a bull market provides valuable context. Looking back at previous cycles, we see common patterns. Early bull phase, Bitcoin rallies first, establishing new highs. Ethereum and Layer 2s. Next, Ethereum and its ecosystem gain momentum, with DeFi protocols and NFT platforms exploding in growth. Altcoin rotation. Finally, capital flows into a broad range of altcoins, Layer 1 protocols, gaming tokens, and smaller projects, leading to a surge in their prices. For example, in August 2021, Bitcoin started to plateau, and Ethereum began its ascent, crossing all-time highs in September. The altcoin season then kicked in late September and October, with projects like Cardano, Solana, Avalanche, and Polkadot rallying sharply. Currently, while Bitcoin and ETH are performing well, the rotation into altcoins has yet to fully materialize. However, the signs are there. Bitcoin's dominance is decreasing, and institutional moves into Ethereum and Layer 1 protocols are accelerating. The projects to watch leading the next altcoin wave. While the market sentiment can be volatile day to day, certain projects stand out as prime candidates to lead the upcoming alt season. These projects have solid fundamentals, active ecosystems, and upcoming catalysts that could trigger explosive rallies. Ethereum, ETH. Ethereum remains the core of the decentralized ecosystem. Its recent all-time high and the ongoing upgrade cycle, including the transition to Ethereum 2.0, make ETH a foundation for the next phase of the bull run. As Layer 2s like Optimism, Arbitrum, and ZK Sync mature, fees decrease, and scalability improves, demand for ETH-based applications will surge. Solana, SOL. Despite some recent market turbulence, Solana continues to grow rapidly. Its fast processing speeds, low fees, and expanding ecosystem, covering DeFi, gaming, and NFTs, make it a top contender for alt-season leadership. Bloomberg's reports that institutional investors are raising over $1 billion to acquire Solana-backed projects bolster its long-term prospects. Avalanche, AVAX. Avalanche has been somewhat underappreciated, but remains a strong contender. Its ability to process thousands of transactions per second, coupled with partnerships with governments and enterprises, makes AVAX highly promising. Recently, Avalanche applied for a proposed ETF with the SEC, signaling confidence in its future. Layer 1 and niche protocols, projects like SUI, TAO, Kaspa, and Pangu, are trading at significant discounts but have upcoming catalysts such as protocol launches, partnerships, or ecosystem developments. For example, Pangu is expected to see a surge after its abstract token generation event TGE. Similarly, SUI is gaining momentum with on-chain activity outpacing its current price. The gaming and DeFi niche, explosive growth ahead. One of the most exciting areas fueling the next alt season is gaming and NFT-based projects. During previous cycles, gaming tokens like Wilder World, Xborg, and Wagme Games demonstrated resilience and explosive growth. These projects tap into massive audiences and have the potential to generate significant revenue. Football.fun, a prediction market built on fantasy soccer, exemplifies this trend. In just days, its market cap surged from $14 million to over $150 million, a 10 times increase, before a slight pullback. Despite the correction, the project remains well-positioned, with thousands of active users, billions in volume, and a revenue model comparable to traditional fantasy sports giants like the Premier League and Football Manager. Hyperliquid, the leverage play with massive upside. Among the most promising projects right now is Hyperliquid, a decentralized derivatives platform. Its recent on-chain activity indicates it's becoming a key player for traders looking to leverage volatility. A prime example, a whale moved 22,000 BTC into Ethereum via Hyperliquid, opening a long position worth over $577 million. This transaction alone signals strong institutional confidence and suggests Hyperliquid could be a major beneficiary of the upcoming alt season. Furthermore, Hyperliquid's fee volume is surpassing traditional finance giants like Robinhood, with daily fees of over $6 million, more than all of Ethereum, Solana, and Tron combined in recent days. Its current market cap undervalues its profit potential, and many analysts believe it could easily reach triple digits during the next surge. Preparing for the next big move. The patterns are clear. The market may seem hesitant now, but the signs point to an imminent alt season. Recognizing these early signals, on-chain activity, macroeconomic cues, and narrative developments can position you for significant gains. The key takeaway is to stay patient and disciplined. Focus on the fundamentals of strong projects, diversify with promising smaller caps, and prepare to deploy capital once the rotation accelerates. Remember, alt season always begins with subtle shifts. Then, suddenly, it ignites into a full-blown rally. As we move into late September and October, the potential for explosive gains is enormous. The next altcoin rally could redefine your portfolio if you're ready to act when the signals align. Stay bullish, trade responsibly, and keep your eyes peeled for the next wave of opportunity. The best is yet to come.